What's up, guys? It's kind of dark out here right now. I'm trying to get things lit up. I was just gonna kind of talk to you guys about some positive things, some things I've kind of learned myself after my little breakdown the other day. And of course, I'm outside. If y'all seen the ghost hunting video last night, then y'all know it can be very spooky out here. Um, so, but as I'm sitting out here, like fixing everything up with the candles and the incense and my crystals and stuff, um, my dog Coda takes off down the road. What's that sound? Barking his head off at something. I don't know what he. I'm sure y'all can hear that. But there's also this weird sound coming from in the field, and it sounds tiny, but it sounds like somebody like screaming. "Ah," like that. It's weird. I guess it could be some kind of bug. I've never heard a bug sound like that though. It's so freaking strange. Okay, I gotta get off my. I can't get off my feet like that. That hurts. Okay. Ow! 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 Cramp in my foot! Cramp in my foot! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! That hurt really. Ooh, it won't go away. It won't go away. It won't go away. Oh my God! Oh! Oh! That's what happened. Shoot! Okay. I was about to get. Oh, I just blew up my candle. Oh God, I don't know what I did with the lighter. It was in my hand when I went down. Ow. That will not go away. There we go. Okay, that's better now. You can see me again. It still went off. I got like my little unicorn stuff. I got some sage out here with me. I got my bag of crystals. Got another bag of crystals. These are my three favorites right here. Well, some of my favorites. Amethyst is probably my utmost favorite. And this has got a bunch of kyanite in it, amethyst, smoky quartz, and a crystal quartz that's shaped like that with a hole in it, which represents goddess. He's still going off. Camo won't move though. He's like just sitting over there like crazy dude. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. So, I don't think I'm gonna pull out all the crystals. It's a full moon tonight. That's one cool thing. I try to at least charge my crystals on full moons because what it does is it just kind of re-energizes your crystal. It's like a battery, like a rechargeable battery. And you want to make sure. Here's some incense. Yeah, that one I guess is okay. I've already got one lit up over here. I try to be as all natural as I can when it comes to my, I don't know if you'd call it magic. It's more like my spirit work, my spiritual time. Sometimes I'll meditate, sometimes I'll recite prayers or spells or whatever you want to call them. Oh, and I have this thing right here too. I love this little thing, my little Hindi hand, or whatever you want to, I can't remember that, it's called a hamska, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And in here I have like sage sticks, and I think some other stuff. And I have my sea salt right here. I have my black paged book right here. I read a lot of things in there that I want to happen, come true. Oh, and today I won $25. I was about to say 25,000, then I was like, wait, no, I wish. Anyways, I'd have a new iPhone right now if that had happened. Oh, a camera or something where I could be more professional. This is the little stupid tripod I have, and I have an otter case on my phone and a pop socket. So this thing does not stretch well enough to sit on there. So I pretty much just have to hold it or prop it up somewhere. I meant to turn the phone around, sorry. What was I gonna do? What was that? Okay, I heard like I had my knife on me. Just in case it's like a person problem. It's a really big knife too. If you're triggered by knives, look away. See? But it's for protection, so. What's going on? Coda? I mean, he just suddenly stopped barking and ran away from the spot he was barking at. He's never just stood there and barked that long at nothing unless it was something paranormal. That was fucking with him. I am just like having a hard time out here tonight. Seriously. Okay, so let me try to get through this video. If you guys hear anything weird on this video, EVPs, sounds, screams, moans, groans, whispers, breathing that's not my own, because the phone is not that close to my face, so if you hear like or something, anything like that, or close to that, you know what I mean, let me know. Comment below. Tell me the timestamp so I can go through it. And I did that yesterday with that ghost one. There was some things that some people, there was one thing I didn't mention in the video that I had seen because, you know, I just couldn't tell if it was just me. Because I see these things I hear all the time. I am a medium. Some people would call me a psychic, but I don't really use that word because I don't tell the future, and most psychics don't anyways. It's just, you can predict all you want. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. And there's there's millions and billions of possibilities. So I don't like to predict the future because you never know what's going to happen. But I do have dreams that come true sometimes. I am more of like a medium, a witch, and an empath. What did he get back down there? He was just over there, wasn't he? Okay, I'm totally freaked. So, anyways, you can see I'm just sitting here. So, oh shoot. And prop this up with the salt canister. Maybe that'll work. With the speaker. There we go. Sorry. Boobies. Okay, so. Don't fall over, please. Okay, so anyways. I'm hearing some really weird sounds coming from the direction that he was in. Where he was barking up. It could be that coven is out here somewhere tonight doing a ritual because it's a full moon. And they're not good witches like I am. They sacrifice animals. I mean, I know some people are like, well, that was like the old ways. But these are people that do it for power, like they're money hungry, or not money, they're power hungry. They're very scary. We've seen them numerous times. We've heard them chanting around their bonfires in their black robes. Oh, I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. They are very powerful, though, I'll tell you that much. What was I saying? Okay, so the last thing I mentioned, that I am an empath. That means I can sense other people's emotions and their energy as if it were my own. When I was growing up, it was very hard to determine if it was my emotion or not, as I didn't quite know what I was. I just knew there's something different about me. And then as I got older and I learned what I am and what I can do, nowadays I am able to determine if it's my emotion or somebody else's emotion / energy. And it just helps me be able to relate to people more. That's why I think I'm a light worker, and I use my platforms to help people because I literally feel their pain. Like, literally. Sometimes, yes, it can be very overwhelming. Sometimes depression sinks in because of it. I have to go in nature a lot. I have to, because it transmutes all the negative energies and negative emotions into neutral energies or positive energies. So nature is a big thing for me. Like, I never want to move from this land. I would like to put a new house on it, and get rid of this old double wide that we live in. Nothing's wrong with living in a trailer. It's just this one's falling apart because it's really old. Anyways, that'll happen someday, though. I believe it will. And that's kind of what I was getting into. It's not just about me. A lot of us have these abilities. Some of us realize it, some of us don't. Some of us know there's something different about us, but we don't have a name for it. And then a lot of us get mixed up because the religion tells us being psychic's evil, being a witch is evil, and these things and that. I only worship God. I worship the Creator, the Great Spirit, as Native Americans usually called them. And, sorry, I'm feeling really weird right now. That's another thing. When it comes to ghosts and demons and any kind of spirits, I sense their energies. I can see them. I can feel them. Hear them. Clairaudient, clairvoyant. I don't know. There's a lot of different words for these things. I can astral project. I have lucid dreams. I've had night terrors since I was literally a few months old. My mother can attest to that. And I still have them sometimes. Not as often, though, because I have the right type of crystals by my pillow, under my pillow, every single night. I sort of got a shadow walk up to me. It's really weird. Okay, so, what was I going to say? But yeah, I've been seeing ghosts since I was 6 years old. A lot of people end up becoming in denial about their gifts because so many people are in their ear telling them that's not possible, you're just crazy, or God says this, and that about that. Well, let me tell you, the Bible also said that there are gifts of the Holy Spirit. One of those gifts is called discernment. Being able to discern things. And I don't know, I feel like something, like you can see something going behind me. The incense is only in front of me, so if something is going behind me, you should not be able to see it. Okay, so discernment means you can discern between spirits. You can discern if someone is lying or not. You can discern people's emotions, like an empath. It's pretty much like being an empath. And you can have discernment in different areas or all areas. Being able to discern what type of demon that demon is. Like, I can usually tell you, what is his job description, like what type of demon is he, what level is he on? Is he a lowly demon or a high, or up on the ladder a lot? There's just things like that. And then, is it a demonic spirit or an actual demon? Because there's like a difference, between these things. So, my third eye is definitely open, and I think it's been open since I was a child. Now, when I was going through my addiction for 14 years, I do believe that a lot of my abilities were numbed. And drugs or alcohol and medications, because that's what I was on, was medications. It was pain pills. And they will numb that stuff out, man. They will just like, it's like shutting the door. And there were still times where, like, if it were something really obvious, like a ghost or some type of haunting, if I really focused on tapping into someone's energy, I could. But for the most part, it wasn't always there, Like, once I got clean and I started meditating and stuff and getting back into nature, bam, I mean, like, my third eye opened back up like it had never been closed, because it was so much more powerful at this point. It was just amazing. So anyways, when I had my little breakdown the other day, I was saying how my beliefs were challenged. I felt like speaking and thinking and doing positive things were not getting me anywhere. Like, it wasn't manifesting, because they say that you speak and you manifest. What you think, you manifest. What you say, you manifest. Even the Bible says our tongue is a double-edged sword. It has the power of life and the power of death. It's up to us what we choose. And so our words are powerful. And then we're also told in the Bible that we were created in their image. It's not just, some people think, oh, it's like we're physically created. No, our spirits were created in their image. We might look similar to something about them. I don't know. Physically, I'm not sure. But I do know, like, our spirits were created. I mean, at least I think I know that, in their image. So, and then God also told us in the Bible quite a few times that we had the power, at, when Jesus was born and he was out there healing people and things like that. They said that we have the same powers. Like, we would be able to raise the dead and to do this and that and speak healing into people's bodies. Why is it that we're not creating such magnificent miracles immediately anymore? There's a lot of factors involved, and that's a whole another video on its own that would take quite a while, and I'm already up to 17 minutes, so we'll talk about that another time. But there are many reasons involved why we don't necessarily, most of us anyways, can't just say, in the name of God, you're healed, or in the name of Jesus, you're healed, and and then, like, you're still sitting there like, dude, I'm still blind, because for years I wondered, like, I'd always prayed over my eyesight, and I'm like, why am I still blind? Because I'm legally blind. I see things, but it's all a blur unless I have my contacts in. Thankfully, mine is correctable through lenses, whether it be contacts or glasses. So, anyways, but yeah, so yesterday things just worked out for me. First of all, something bad happened. I didn't think I was going to be able to cash my check. They told me they couldn't cash it because the woman who I take care of didn't have enough money in her account. And the money was supposed to be there today, which it was. So I didn't know what I was going to do, though, yesterday. I was out of everything, and I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But I didn't reach out to anyone and try to figure it out yet. And then the next thing I know, my best friend who lives next door to the woman I take care of, she says, I'm going to give you $15. So not only did they give me gas money and cigarette money, they also paid for medication, and that's not cheap. And then, her and her husband are really great people. They're just so kind, and just being around them, it just blesses me, just being around them. I love their vibes, their energy. I love the way they think, and they're older than me, but I've always gotten along better with, like, older or younger people. Usually people my age don't get me very well. It's no surprise, though. And then I went to the Dollar General. the lady I take care of was like, here, take this check, blah, blah, blah. And they had not been taking, they had been declining her checks since the last time she wrote a bad check, because she doesn't keep up. If you know me and you follow me on Snapchat, you know all about this woman. So, but it took it. And so I was able to get, like 3 things I needed, plus all the other stuff she told me to get for her. So that helped me tremendously. And then last night, when she was writing out my check to be cashed this morning, she went ahead and paid me for a full day's work of today. And I hadn't worked today yet. She's like, here, you can cash this in the morning. You'll have today's on there, which was a very small amount. And then... What?
I found my stamps and put 2 stamps on it.
Okay, thank you. So, I thought somebody was standing behind me. What? What? You chancing me. Okay, so anyways, then, so today I was able to cash a pretty decent, kind of decent size check, and I worked my ass off for it today at work too. And then, I still had a few dollars left. After work, I got home at a decent time, finally, because I'm usually getting home so late, but I got done early enough in the day where I can enjoy the day and the evening and the night with my family, which I did. I went to the gas station, and I was getting a pack of cigarettes, and I still had $6 left. And then I decided to take $1 in quarters that I had, aside from that $6, and get a jumbo buck lottery, scratch off ticket. I don't usually win with the dollar ones, but I don't like gambling, so I don't like to spend any more than $1 on something like that. I scratched it off right there at the counter, and I had won $25. It was actually $5, but it had the jumbo sign on it, which means you win 5 times the amount of the award amount that it says. So I won $25, and I said, I'm stopping while I'm ahead, not buying another, and I didn't. And I still have the $25 in my wallet, because I'm like, I don't want to spend on anything right now. I'm going to save it and put it towards, getting my kids to school clothes this weekend. Anyways, now I'm just kind of rambling, and it's probably getting boring to you guys, especially if you follow me on Snapchat. You already know most of this anyways. But I just want to let you guys know that all the speaking and the thinking and the doing of the positive, putting out positive frequencies and positive energy and raising my own vibrations. I wondered 2 days ago if it was even true anymore. Like, am I just been lying to myself all these years, and everybody else that believes it, lying to themselves, blah, blah, blah. Life only works out for some people, but not me, and I just don't, maybe I need to step on little people, start crushing people to get to where I need to be, and I was just like, but I don't want to do that though, but apparently that'd be the only way I can get to where I'm going, and these thoughts were going through my head 2 days ago, and I got real bummed out about it, and then yesterday went good, even like the things that I didn't think would work out did, and then today was even like better, and I'm just like, this is so cool. And I just felt like none of it was pushed. None of it was made to happen in a very, sort of looking for, in a way that would create tension or just strife or stress. Like, it all just happened in such a peaceful manner. And that's when you know karma and God and the universe are all working in your favor. And they just let it flow, because what they did, what happens is, because I spoke it out and I thought it positive all the time, like I said, I finally manifested it when I needed it, and at a time, and not just because of physical needs and financial needs, but because mostly it was like God and karma seeing my mind and was like, oh crap, her faith is wavering, her beliefs are about shattered, we got to do something quick. And then they did. And I thank God so much for just like keeping his word, you know? And for karma for turning around and blessing me back instead of making me miserable like I probably deserve. Because I mean, I don't really, I don't know, I don't deserve it, but you know, I just feel like things in my past would still come around to haunt me in certain ways, and it shouldn't, because I've already paid for all those sins from my past. So now I'm just trying to create good things and create blessings to help others. And this video is now 25 minutes long. I'm very sorry. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know if I can trim it or not, because I'm not sure how to do it from the YouTube app. Like I said though, especially probably about 80% of this video, there was a lot of creepy stuff happening around me. So if you hear or you see anything, please comment down below. Also, if you have questions that you'd like to know about me or my family or my animals, comment below, because I'm going to do a video with the, answering questions, interacting with you guys in probably about a week. And subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like, please. I get all these views, and I mean, it's not like a ton, but all these views, but I usually get like 1 or 2 thumbs up. And I'm just like, come on, guys. I know you guys can hit the thumbs up a little bit more, Now, I do know you have to have an account with Gmail or with Google or whatever in order to be able to like videos and subscribe. So, if that's the case and you can't create that account, just to subscribe to me, that's fine. I understand. But, share. Share the videos on your other social medias. Let's get the love and the light out there into the world. Like, right here on Instagram, Law of Attraction Guru started following me. So that's pretty cool. But that's what all this was about. It's the law of attraction. You get in what you put out. So, and even like with food, like literally, like if you eat too much stuff that's high in cholesterol, that's what your body is going to end up producing, is high cholesterol, and you're going to get sick and other problems from it. So just remember, keep being true to yourself and keep putting out. Every day, try to better yourself and shine your light to the world. Help others and love others, but speak positively about yourself, about your life, and think that way as well. Write down the things that you want to happen as if they are happening. Like I am winning the lottery or something. It's anything that you need in your life or want. So I want to try to end this before 30 minutes. So I love your beautiful faces so much. And yeah, so I'll put all my other social media links down below. You guys have an amazing night and a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend and all that good stuff. And I'll probably see you again in a couple days or so. Mwah! Bye. Love y'all.